Well, hello there, I'm Grace and welcome to my new corner of books because I ran out of shelf space. Yes. So today I went for the alien makeup look. If I look back on this in the future and decide to roast myself about it, I can just blame it on a phase that I had when I was younger. My grandma wears the same thing. Would I rather make fun of myself as a young person, or would I rather make fun of myself as an old person? I don't know. So as someone who has been part of the book community for a long time, I really wanted to bring up this discussion topic to see other people's points of views and also just to get like opinions on my point of view on Goodreads and reading challenges and reading goals and readathons and all that other stuff.
I am in no way trying to offend anyone by stating my opinion on the platforms and events influencing my reading and possibly others. I am simply bringing up this point of discussion and my own opinion. I think that there is nothing wrong with these platforms or events. I just think that they are not the most beneficial to me as a reader. What may not work for me may work for you.
For the past couple of years, I've set reading challenge goals and like tried at least to do readathons. For example, I'd set a goal to read however many books on Goodreads and try to reach that goal. Every single year I set a goal to read 100 books a year, and that never really happened. When I set those goals, I knew that those were unrealistic and that I most likely would not achieve them. But I set them anyways because, you know, like everyone else did it basically. And my camera's gonna die soon. Wonderful. My camera's gonna die. Wonderful. So I set those goals. I realized that since I was so focused on reading certain quantities of books to meet a goal every single year, the quality of books I was reading was not very high, and I would just zip through them, not really absorbing them for the stories that they were, and it was just not a good reading experience for me, and I just really didn't like the books that I would read every single year. I think last year I started to set my reading goal on Goodreads to only one book, and I would just update it every single time that I read a book so that way I didn't feel pressured to read a certain quota. It worked in the sense where I was reading higher quality of books. I enjoyed basically all the books that I was reading, and I wasn't feeling very pressured to read all these books, even not for my enjoyment, just to read a certain number of books every single year. Still, I wasn't 100% satisfied with the books that I was reading. I have decided not to use Goodreads at all this year, reading challenge wise. I miss being able to just look at my bookshelf. My bookshelf's right over there, and I have a corner of books now. But I miss being able to just look at my bookshelf, pick up a book, and say, I'm gonna read this book. Another way that I tried to get myself to read more was by having like a TBR jar, and I would select a slip of paper that had a certain title on it, and I'd read it as part of a reading challenge for myself every single week or month. That didn't work for me either because I'm a very big mood reader. I like to just pick up a book off the shelf, call it a book that I'm gonna read, and just read it. Also, I felt a lot of the pressure to read new releases because there are lots of new releases every single season, and you know, when you're following a series, a new book is released basically every single year, and keeping up with series was always something that I really wanted to just be on track with. And so the pressure of new releases coming out like basically every single month, and all these advanced copies and all these books that are old and that I haven't read yet just really made me frustrated that there are so many books to read, so little time. I'm so busy all the time, I never have time to read. Basically, like the only time I read is when I'm on break. On top of that, I would also borrow books from the library that I wanted to read that I didn't own, and I'd read books online, and I would listen to audiobooks, and so many books, obviously, that I don't even have space for on my shelf anymore. I'm just making it my goal this year. I know this video is kind of late, sorry, but I'm making it my goal this year to just really read the books that I want to read, that I've been looking forward to over the past couple of years that I haven't gotten to read yet, and also I'm just gonna read whatever I feel like when I want to. If I'm in the mood to read a contemporary novel, I'm just gonna pick up a contemporary novel that I've wanted to read, and that's just how I'm gonna do it. I'll update you guys. I'm not gonna use like a Goodreads challenge this year. I practically don't really use Goodreads anymore, but I'll try to like update my Goodreads like read shelf and want to read whatnot. I feel like this video is very leaning towards Goodreads and how that has pressured me, but also readathons and reading sprints, all these reading challenges online have also like given me negative pressure to read. I know they're designed to really encourage you to read more, to get your reading goals completed, but they just had kind of a negative impact on me in a way. When I used to do the Booktube-athon, I'd be like, oh my god, you have to finish all these challenges, you have to read as many books as everyone else is reading or more, because I'm a super competitive person. I would never do that. I'd be really down on myself, and I'd be like, oh my god, I didn't complete this reading challenge, or I didn't do this readathon very well, so I'm just not gonna read. In reality, being a reader isn't about meeting these certain goals or reading as many books as someone else is. It's about being a reader and just enjoying stories in general. I guess that the factor of social media and having a YouTube channel, while it does positively influence me, it also can negatively influence me as well. This is is just something that I want to bring up. I really want your feedback on it and your opinions. I'd love to start a discussion in the comments below. Wow, the sun just really set. I would love to know your opinions on this topic. How do reading challenges affect you? How do readathons and Goodreads challenges, anything? I'm sorry for the lighting changes. The sun and the weather is just really changing everything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to do more, please subscribe to my channel. My name's Grace. I'll see you in another video. Bye! Hey you! Thanks so much for watching this video and discussion. Be sure to comment down below your opinions on this topic. I'd really love to know. I'd really love to hear other people's thoughts. Click up here to watch my vlog channel videos. You can watch my last video that I made right here. You can subscribe to my channel right here. Again, subscribe to my channel. I already told you to, and if you didn't do it yet, then that's kind of mean or rude, but whatever. It's Gucci. You can also check out my channel right here. Give me some book recommendations down below. I've been kind of lost on all the new releases, so I'd love some help here. Thanks so much, and have a nice day.